Mic check 1 2. It's a Y2K collector, and it is the butt crack of dawn. Don't ask me why I got up so early this morning, but I have important news to share with the community. So, GameStop has finally brought back their buy two get one sale, but there is a huge but with regards to this sale. Now, it's obviously too early for me to go into any of the stores and take advantage of it. So I decided to go online to see what deals I could find online. Now, last night, before I even knew that the sale was going on, I was already kind of just going through their website to see what retro games they had. And I had found a copy of Silver Surfer for the NES. There were a few like pretty cool NES games that I had found. And when I woke up this morning, I saw that the games that I had added to my cart, including Silver Surfer, was now showing unavailable. So immediately I thought, oh, all right, well, you know what? Someone who was probably up late last night probably saw that the sale was going on and decided to buy Silver Surfer as part of a buy two, get one free deal. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. You snooze, you lose. I fell asleep. I lost, right? But then I realized that there were games that I needed to remove from my account or from my cart because they were saying that it was no longer available. So then when I just refresh my overall like GameStop page and just start from scratch, just like going through all of the games, the pre-owned games, I start to see some of the games that I was told that I needed to remove from my cart show up as being available. But when I click on them, it quickly went from add to cart to verify address. Now, I have a problem with that. Here's the biggest reason why I have a problem with that. If you go to GameStop, now don't get me wrong, I understand that some GameStops, I think like the prestige stores, some of the prestige stores, they do carry like certain retro games. But from what I understand, and y'all can let me know down in the comments because I'm sure there's 1 or 2 GameStop employees that follow me. I'm usually told that all of their retro stuff is sent to like corporate or to a warehouse or to wherever, right? And so the thing that always confuses me is that if all of the retro games are shipped to a warehouse, why do you need to verify your address? Wouldn't all the retro games just get shipped from the same place? Now, I'm smart enough to understand that GameStop probably has multiple warehouses. Like they probably don't just store all of their games in one big warehouse or all of their retro games. And again, if you're an employee of GameStop and you follow me, let me know. If GameStop, even if they did store all of their games in one warehouse, or even if they did store all of their games in multiple warehouses, why wouldn't GameStop offer nationwide shipping like they offer nationwide shipping on anything else? Like if I go and order a brand new game, I can order a brand new game and they'll ship it to me, no problem. But then when it comes to retro games, I have to verify my address. And even if the game was in a store, like let's say I'm in New York, and even if the game was sitting in a store in Hawaii for that matter, what's the issue? Why can't you put it in an envelope and mail it to me? Why would I need to verify my address? And I'm asking these questions and I'm saying these things because I think GameStop plays games with their online store. No pun intended. I think GameStop has an idea of the types of games that people will really want. And as soon as they launch these buy two, get one free sales, the games that they know people will want automatically fall into this verify address bucket, which usually means that you can't get the game. And unless you walk into a store and you see that game physically in the store, odds are you're not going to be able to buy it online. And I think they use that verify address BS as a buffer to basically deny people games. Now, when I was going through the games to see like so I just started looking at random games just to test my theory. And of course, like anything that was good, like you couldn't, it was gone. Like even if you were able to purchase it and add it to your cart like hours earlier, now all of a sudden it's gone. And I understand maybe this is GameStop's way of making sure that no one takes advantage of deals, because I do know that there are resellers who wait for GameStop to come out with these buy two get one free deals, and they'll buy like 10 copies of the same game so that they can just resell it. And so I could understand GameStop wanting to put a stop on that, but the problem is that when you launch promotions this way, it doesn't really feel like it's meant for the customer to benefit. It really starts to feel like this is a way for GameStop to get rid of all of the games that are sitting in their warehouse, or that they know that has a slow sale, or they feel like no one actually wants to buy. So let's create a buy two get one, so that these games that we're really trying to get rid of will make it easy for folks to add to their cart. But the games that we know people actually want, we're going to go ahead and say that they need to verify their address. And then no matter what address they put in, and I'm only saying this because I've tried this on certain games. I've put in addresses all over the place and none of them verify. And again, it starts to feel like it's GameStop's way of creating a promotion to get traction either onto their website or into their stores, but their intention really isn't to sell you the games that you want. And this doesn't just apply to retro games, it applies to even modern games. I had posted a video the other day talking about, I actually showed everyone in a video the other day the different games, and I had my laptop up and I was adding games to my cart, telling everyone, about Gravity Rush 2, Fist of the North Star, Mutants in Manhattan, like a bunch of PS4 games that were are being delisted or no longer available or harder to find. And I went to the website just to check to see if Gravity Rush 2 was available, and of course it's not available. Anything that you actually want is not available, unless it's extremely, extremely expensive. So they're gonna leave those games available because they want to get rid of the $99 games. They want to capitalize on that. But if any solid games that are between like 15 to maybe like $65, it's a waste of time. So what's my conclusion? My conclusion is that GameStop knows what they're doing. They're using the verify address as a way of, it's like a soft stop to prevent you from being able to purchase certain games. And unless you actually go into a store and physically find the game to where they can't deny, like, yes, we have the game, it's almost pointless. Now, I was tempted because I did have a cart. I had about 9 games that I was thinking about getting, but it just kind of turned me off because basically, in order to get the games that I wanted, I had to kind of add in games that I kind of didn't want. And then, to get the free shipping, you have to have spent over $79, which is just crazy. I don't know, man. Like, even, and this is just whack. Like, it's like even the sales, like even their promotions right now suck. I remember when buy two get one was just a regular buy two get one. It didn't matter what game you were adding in. You didn't have to verify your address for every other freaking game, and you could just get the game. And if I sound annoyed, it's because it is annoying. It's like, dude, the game was just available hours ago. I know no one, and if it's sold out, then take it off the site. If a game, I don't understand that. Like, if a game is bought or sold out, why leave it on the site and then make people verify their address? If the game has been sold, it should be gone. It should be removed from the site. But I don't think that's the intention. I don't think the games always sell out. And I think that's just GameStop's way of trying to prevent people from taking advantage of their promotion. But it shouldn't matter, right? Like, it shouldn't matter. So what if there are resellers who use GameStop's promotions to their advantage to build their inventory? If you're going to have the sale, just actually have the sale. If you're afraid of resellers buying up your inventory, then don't have the sale. But don't have a half-ass sale. Like, that's weird. That's dumb, and it's a waste of time for folks who actually want games. Like, now, don't get me wrong. Was I thinking about doing like a flip type of thing to build my collection? Sure. But there were games there that I actually wanted to get and add to my collection. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to get the Spider-Man games. Well, it sucks when, 1 minute Maximum Carnage is there and then the next minute it's not. Or Separation Anxiety is there and then 2 seconds later I got to verify my address. It's like, I don't know, it's just annoying. And I'm just putting this video out there because today I do plan on doing some game hunting. I didn't get to do any yesterday, but now that I know that GameStop has this buy two get one, you better believe I'm going to be hitting up a few GameStops in my area to see how I can take advantage of this promotion, because I do want to take advantage of the promotion. And to be honest with you, I mentioned in a video before, like, I don't even know if I want to engage in the flipping or reselling thing because of all the nonsense with Mercari and not wanting to deal with returns. And so I'm not even going that route. Like, I'm planning on just keeping the games that I get. But again, it's stupid. It's frustrating. GameStop, stop playing games. Don't make us verify our address for games that are already sold. And if you guys supposedly are shipping all of your retro games to one warehouse, what does it matter what my address is? Is there like, do you guys have some type of like limited postage? Like, can you guys not afford to ship across the country? I don't understand what the purpose of verifying an address in 2024 is about. Like, unless the sale requires you to go into the store and pick the game up in the store, I don't see why you need to verify your address. Like, just doesn't make sense. If you're going to ship the game anyway, what's the difference between shipping it down the street or shipping it across the country? You're shipping a game. So I think the whole verify address process is just straight BS, if you ask me. And if anyone else agrees, let me know down in the comments. I'm just tired of the games. No no pun intended. Like, I want the games, but I'm tired of the foolishness with their website. But let me know what you think. This is my morning rant. It's the Y2K Collector. I'll be back this afternoon with my more formal video. Take it easy.